Humpty Dance rapper Shock G dead at 57. Before we start, I'd want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Gregory Jacobs, the charismatic, affable digital underground rapper-producer who performed as Shock G and Humpty Hump, was found dead Thursday at a hotel room in Tampa, Florida. Jacobs' father confirmed the musician's death to TMZ, though a cause of death remains unknown. He was 57. 34 years ago, almost to the day, he had a wild idea we can be a hip-hop band and take on the world. Through it all, the dream became a reality, and the reality became a nightmare for some. Digital Underground's Chopmaster J wrote on Instagram, and now he's awakened from the fame. Long live Shock G, aka Humpty Hump, and rest in peace, my brother Greg Jacobs. Hashtag Digital Underground. Over the course of 6 albums, including 1990's Sex Packets, 1991's Son of the P, and 1993's The Body Hat Syndrome, Digital Underground expanded on Parliament Funkadelic's bouncy, elastic fun and outlandish, occasional goofy stage personas, and costumes to become a singular hip-hop group that blended party anthems with unparalleled, absurdist humor. A Digital Underground show was like a Vandalinium variety show, Chopmaster J told Rolling Stone in 2017. While the group went through numerous lineup changes over the years, Jacobs, who co-founded the collective, always remained at the center before disbanding the group in 2008. He assumed various identities, but none more famous than Humpty Hump, the fur-wearing, braggadocious rapper with a Groucho Marx-styled fake nose and glasses whose Humpty Dance remains a paragon of classic hip-hop more than 30 years later. A hip-hop renaissance man, Jacobs designed the artwork for many of Digital Underground's albums as Rackadelic and played drums and the piano, the latter credited on albums as The Piano Man. He was just as instrumental behind the scenes, producing and appearing on Tupac Shakur's breakthrough song I Get Around and 1995's So Many Tears, among others, and bringing a young Shakur into Digital Underground. Months before the release of his debut album, Tupacalypse Now, Shakur made his mesmerizing debut on Digital Underground's Same Song. As detailed in a 2017 Rolling Stone article, Shakur worked as a roadie for the group, while Jacobs and his manager shopped the rapper's demo. Digital Underground would give Tupac his first tour, alongside Big Daddy Kane, MC Lyte, and Heavy D in 1990, his first release verse with the Same Song, and his first movie role in 1991's Nothing But Trouble. He was on the TNT Records with us for 4 years, Jacobs told Rolling Stone. He was with Death Row for 9 months, so do the math. I remember when NWA's road manager Atron Gregory said he had a group called Digital Underground. Ice Cube wrote on Twitter, he played Do What You Like video, and I went crazy. I had to sample Digital Underground on Jackin' for Beats and Who's the Mac, and nobody had a better stage show. A true Bay Area original. Born on August 25, 1963, Jacobs spent his formative years moving around with his family. He began his musical pursuits early on as a drummer, before hip-hop became his mainstay, while the Nansit art form was still underground in the 70s. He dropped out of high school and formed a DJ crew that performed around town, which led to a job as a part-time on-air DJ as a teenager. After he was let go from that gig, he backpacked around the country. During his explorations, he expanded his musical interest into playing the keyboard and piano. He eventually settled down to get his diploma and went to college to study music. In 1987, Jacobs and Chopmaster J, real name Jimmy Dry Jr., formed Digital Underground and dropped the single Underwater Rhymes. 2 years later, they signed to Tommy Boy and expanded to include DJ Fuse, Money B, and Schmoovy Schmoove. The group's 1990 debut album, Sex Packets, housed their biggest song to date, The Humpty Dance, which reached number 11 on the Billboard 200, a perennial classic in its own right. The song, including Jacobs' distinctive nasally voice as Humpty Hump, would go on to be sampled by dozens of subsequent rappers and producers. Each individual has its own set of influences, from Jimi Hendrix to Enroll Garner via George Clinton, from hip-hop to doo-wop, from jazz and R&B to funk and rock, Jacobs said in 1989. Sometimes we'll combine any 2, 3, or more styles, and sometimes we'll just stick to one. It depends on whoever is getting involved in the track. There's often plenty of different things happening in our songs, but that doesn't mean we're not into the idea of doing a simple rap over a basic beat. We like doing real straight stuff, real hardcore stuff too. I didn't just want bubblegum, fun and games with Humpty to be Digital's only legacy, Jacobs told Rolling Stone in 2017. Digital Underground's 1991 This Is an EP release featured Shakur, and they followed it up with their sophomore album, Sons of the P, later that year. The album went gold, along with its single Kiss You Back. They released 4 more albums, 1993's The Body Hat Syndrome, 1996's Future Rhythm, 1998's Who Got the Gravy, and 2008 'Cause You A Do You Party Don't Stop. Jacobs released his only solo album, Fear of Mixed Planet, in 2004. In addition to his Digital Underground output, Jacobs also made many TV and film appearances, appearing in the film Nothing But Trouble with Dan Aykroyd, providing a voiceover for his character in the 2017 Tupac Shakur biopic All Eyes on Me, and appearing in several musical documentaries. Beyond his helming of Shakur's I Get Around, So Many Tears, and co-producing Tupacalypse Now, he produced Lunis's 1994 Operation Stackola, mixed Prince's 1998 Love Sign from Crystal Ball, and was featured on Murr's 2003 single Risky Business. He also toured and performed with George Clinton and P-Funk, including a set at Woodstock in '99. Oh no, not Shock G, after his alter ego Humpty Hump, Bootsy Collins tweeted, "He helped keep P-Funk alive. He is reasonable for Digital Underground's The Humpty Dance, Tupac's breakthrough single I Get Around, and co-producer Tupac's debut album Tupacalypse Now. Prayers to family and friends. Dang." That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.